Wheels for Hope cares about helping people in need of reliable transportation. The agency works with other organizations to help people get back on their feet. Perfect example is Johnny. She was referred to Wheels for Hope from the Durham Interfaith Hospitality Network. Now, before receiving her car, she spent several hours each day riding the bus. Of course, that's now all changed. And to learn more about how the Durham Interfaith Hospitality Network helped Johnny, we're joined by their executive director, Catherine Plow. Catherine, thanks for taking a few minutes to come in and talk with us.
Good morning.
So I think the most obvious question is, tell us a little bit more about your network.
Love to. Well, Durham Interfaith Hospitality Network works with homeless families with children, and we do that by addressing the immediate and ongoing needs of our families by mobilizing Durham congregations and people of faith to work with families to move them toward residential stability and self-sufficiency. We allow our families to stay with us for up to 90 days. During that time, we are working with them to gain a job and move into permanent housing.
Now, Johnny's a perfect example of how your agency worked with other agencies in the community. So tell us about why it's so important that you collaborate with other networks.
We couldn't do the job we do without the collaboration that goes on in Durham. I mean, of course, we work with over 30 congregations that help serve our families by having them stay the night, serving them meals, and providing transportation, love, and support. And we only have a staff of 3, so it's myself and 2 case managers who are working with them to find the jobs and get them into housing. But working with partners like Wheels for Hope and other partners like the Diaper Bank of North Carolina, Dress for Success. These are ways that we're able to provide so much more than just housing.
Mm-hmm. Now, when someone comes in contact with your organization, what are the steps that take place from start to finish to try to help them get back on their feet?
As I said, we are able to put all our resources into focusing on working with them to get jobs into housing, and also we provide kind of whole person case management. It's really important to us that we're able to look and see what is really behind how they got into homelessness. A lot of times our parents have experienced some kind of deep trauma in their lives, and so we can connect them with mental health agencies. We spend a lot of time listening to them, making them understand how loved they really are just for themselves, that they don't need to prove anything to us, that they are loved just for being themselves. And so even though we are working really hard to get them quickly into housing, in 90 days or less, jobs and into housing in 90 days or less, which is really tough. We have the support of all these congregations, of all our partners that are working with us to help us move them along.
Yeah, your organization is definitely helping people in our community. Catherine, thanks for coming in and talking with us today. By the way, Johnny was the first person from the Durham Interfaith Hospitality Network to receive a car from Wheels for Hope, and that was back in 2012. Do you at home have a car you can donate? Well, consider donating it to Wheels for Hope. You can call them at 919-832-1941.